What's up, guys? Today we're reacting to part 2 of the Mimic. I believe we're now into part 3 of the actual game, but let's begin. So this one was another one that I, for some reason, really struggled with. So me and Joe's little brother were going around. It took us a really long time to get past this one in particular, but the whole game in general took us a while, except for chapter 1, I believe. I think we got through chapter 1 relatively quickly. Sorry, I just ate oatmeal, and I think I have oatmeal stuck in my teeth. But I grabbed the spirit. It was like on top of the rocks in the corner. Let me see if I can show you guys. So climbing up this, we went following the spirits like normal. As it said, just follow the spirits. I noticed that a lot of clips are missing, and I find that pretty odd because I did record a lot of it. But it might just be my editor being weird, like my computer. But going towards the darkness, you'll notice, like, going to the right of the tree, there's just butterflies by these rocks. There's the spirit. It took me a long time to actually find that, though. But in this specific clip, we actually did it really quickly. It didn't take as long. But this door, the doors in general were just really annoying. And I believe here also we got through it relatively quickly. And we quite quickly figured it out, and then there's a jump scare somewhere here. Right here at the end of this hallway. And now, I hated that thing. That thing that sits there, just horrible. But then there's the little girl that keeps, or not the little, she's the girl that keeps going back and forth in these hallways. Oh, and he died. Oh, snap. Yeah, I tried. I remember this was really intense. It took us forever to get that butterfly. But not just the butterfly here. Was it? I think the butterfly was here. But also in the other hallway, it took us a really long time. Oh, this one was the key. In the other one, it took us a long time, and this is this one. It took us a really long time to get the butterfly from here. I think this goes on to having multiple different parts. What we noticed is that it was dark here. Very dark, so it was a little bit difficult to see. But then also, the other thing we found is that she's everywhere. See, and then the butterflies are here, so then she comes up out of nowhere in most of them. But oh, this one I actually couldn't find the wall. Like, I thought I ran into a wall, and I'm pretty sure I did, but here we are. So the footage that I had up until this clip, and I believe this clip, or I might have cut it out, I can't remember, but I believe this is the one where we eventually find the door. The thing is that the one girl, or whatever it is that walks through here, she's the most annoying because she's like almost everywhere as well, and for her, she hums and then she catches you quickly. This one was so stressful because she just like comes out of nowhere and you have to like hide in these like safe houses. And sometimes it's the effort you put in to open the door and then close it behind you, where you get locked out and then she just pops up and kills you. So annoying. And this I can tell you took us forever. This video in itself is like 30 minutes long, so I might not film the whole thing in one bit. Actually, I was supposed to film everything at once earlier, but I didn't do that. But anyways, this was the end of chapter 2. And then we played again. This goes on to where we're now in chapter 3. Joe is following behind. This one you have to go up and then it like teleports you and whatnot, and this, I kid you not, took us, I think 3 weeks to a month. This took us like 2 or 3 weeks to like a month or so to complete this. And what made it worse was we all had like homework because it was nearing the end of May, I think. Or this might have been early May, I can't remember, but we literally spent a lot of, I think, May playing this. Eventually we got bored of it and we moved on to playing golf, and maybe I'll post some clips from that in another video, but we'll see. This was us just reading this. Anyways, I really should have cut that out, but that thing at the end of the hallway was always so annoying. The code. It took me a while to learn how to actually use that code thing. I think this is from the first time we actually played, seeing as we're all searching the entire place. But see, there's a thing in there. That's what I pointed out, and then it disappears, and I was so confused. They were too, but they didn't see it. I did. I paused because we were going to take a screenshot of it. So, I think I was just... I don't know what I paused for. I think it was like to go onto the chat or something. Because we were in a Google Meet because her little brother doesn't have Discord. But me and Joe do. And we tend to talk on Discord. I've mentioned this before. But here it's kind of like just us running around a little bit. And then he's opening it. Grab the crowbar. I think the thing that we did a lot was all of us would grab one thing, even though we didn't all need it. Like, one of us would need something, we all grabbed it, just in case one of us dies, which was a normal thing for us. We died a lot. Here we are again, reading it. I don't know why we stopped to read all of those, but we did. Oh my god, this is, okay, here. I think now we are close to the end of this. Oh, another one, and of course I stopped to read it again. What am I even pressing at this point? I can't even tell. Long story short, there's a room here. This one we were actually scared because Joe's little brother was in there and then he got killed by the Michael Jackson Slenderman looking thing. We took screenshots of that, and then we were like, okay, we gotta go now. Let's go put in the code. It took me a while to actually realize that you needed to put away your light and click on the keypad to get it up. Otherwise, it's just like a button there. Like, it says to click it, and you can't click it with your light out. And I didn't know that until a while later. I thought when you walked up to it, the thing was supposed to pop up. See? Until he goes and he puts out his light and he does it. And I run away to... No, actually, they didn't. Here it is. I went to go find them. But I was pulling up the photo to show them. And then this was me pulling up the photo and telling him the code. Gosh, she's annoying. Oh, I lost more clips. Nice. Okay, but I think this one we were in the middle. I might have lost clips, I might have just deleted them and not added them because they're irrelevant, but here, what were we doing? I believe this... Oh, this is where I finally put the blade on. It took us so long to get through this level. It took us so long to even find that hotel where we put the blade. It took so long, and I had to watch like 5 different videos to find it. Like, I did not know where to go. And this is me jumping back because I heard something. Oh. See, you go to this. And I didn't realize, because apparently you're supposed to go from the house. There's like a way to go there, and I didn't follow that because I was more stressful than it should have been. There's like the Michael Jackson Slenderman guy. Okay, this one I think I completed alone because either I completed it alone because I was trying to play alone, or Joe completed it with me and left. Or it could have even been her brother. This one is where Joe left me. Like, she didn't want to play anymore. Actually, no, it wasn't even that. She had to go because her dad had come or something. Her dad was home and I was like, oh, okay, fine. Leave me and you have to play tomorrow. I did that because I only wanted to complete this, but... Marble Hands. I think I beat this alone, and then it was when I got to the next room that I failed. But... Or was this the one where I was still playing with her? I can't remember. Because on the thing in the corner it just says that I was alone. But... I think I might have been alone for this one. And I think this is where I first figured it out. You can't just walk through the door. You have to climb up the tree. It took me a while to find that butterfly, but... Climb up the tree and you'll find the spirit. There, see? And you put it on the black thing. It's not for this door. And I didn't know that. But this thing, it's similar to the hotel with the blade. It's like an altar for the spirit. I don't know what I'm waiting for. For some reason there's like a lot of like moments where I'm waiting, so I was probably watching like a video or something to figure it out. But when I realized what it said here, I was kind of surprised. You really did it again, sorry. I pressed mute. You really did it again. You sacrificed another one of your friends for your selfish needs. No, I didn't, you're lying to me. And then it says loading, please wait, goes on to part 3 of chapter 2. And this one also took a really long time. This is the one, I think, after this one that took forever. Another thing with readings. But this has the key. You use this key and open that door, and then you go into this room, not out the window. I'm trying to remember what part it is. There's one that like teleports you to like a completely different thing. But anyways, you have to come. Okay, yeah. You put the blade there. I didn't realize that. Oh, see, it went dark. This is what freaked me out when it first went dark. Grab the key, and then there's that creepy lady. She's the one that's gonna come get us after, so... It's like, you gotta be careful. And then... I think after a while, I used quite a few tutorials. In this, in here, go... At the end of this hall... She comes out of nowhere. I remember one time I followed after her as Joe went to get the rose. But... I didn't want to be alone in that dark cavern because it was just terrifying. But... For some reason, when I first played, I did not look through the rooms thoroughly because I did not find the soul, the corrupted soul immediately. It took me a while. As you can tell, I waited here for quite a bit of time because I was a little bit scared and I was also looking up a tutorial. It took us a really long time to get through that specific part, or at least it took me a while for most of these, but eventually I had to convince like Jo and her brother to actually join me. And then I think I finally convinced Jo after a while of doing with her brother. I convinced Jo to join me. I think here, another tutorial. I can't quite tell if I was looking up another tutorial or not. I probably was, but yeah, I've looked up another tutorial and then I found that. It's just like in the, I think the third room, right beside the, like right in between the two beds. So bins go here, follow all. This was probably one of the most annoying because I couldn't figure out the directions I had to turn at first. And then this jump scare there. There's like, it's like mostly really dark, and then to top it off, it's like a bunch of like disappearing stuff. It's just uncomfortably difficult. This literally took forever. And this lady is not even scary. In my opinion, she just looks like a, what is it? I was gonna say teenager, but not really a teenager. She just looks like one of those people who would like she had braces and stuff, so it's like, she wasn't scary, but more like a, what to say? I don't know how to describe it, but she's like one of those high schoolers. Like the popular girl, almost. Not really, but a lot of tutorials. And then here I'm doing it with her brother. I don't know why I put both clips in. I seriously don't get why I put all these clips in, because half of them are pointless, seeing as I did not do this with her brother. See, here I am with her. Oh, and there's the dead body. Oh, I hate doors. Doors are complicated, especially in Roblox. And I think here at some point I accidentally turned around, and then like I went through the wrong door. Well, I went back the same door that I originally started in. Because eventually we got back to the start. See, I guess we eventually turned around by accident in that darkness. And when we realized that we were back in this spot, we kinda we're trying to see if this was actually still the same, or if it was a different room, or had anything changed, really. And I think this is when it hit us that we went the wrong way. So that's probably why we went back. Yeah, and then this is in part 3, by the way. A lot of part 3, like part 1 and 2 of chapter 3 got lost for some reason, but this part took forever. Oh my god, this one was one of the most stressful. This was the one I was playing when I filmed the other, like, reaction to episode 1, but so this was just, first it was so long, it took so long for us to figure out what we were actually trying to do. And then it was kind of like, we went with it, and then we followed it. After a while, I think we looked up some tutorials, I can't remember. I don't think I looked up a tutorial, because Joe's brother came and joined us eventually with this one. But, I don't think we used any tutorials for this one. Other than, I think Joe's brother might have gotten one. But it was more like we went searching and we found this cavern. Oh, we got hit by, or I did at least. First, it took so long to realize. I think we might have used a tutorial. See, I got hit by that spider thing and I'm dead. I think we might have used a tutorial. Oh, and I'm dead again. We died so many times, like, in this. And at some point, Joe actually went the wrong way again. And she got lost. So, that was interesting. Oh god, my allergies again. But I don't know where it is, but eventually I realized what I was doing wrong. I'm basically dead. Yeah. But I eventually realized what I was doing wrong. And I did, in fact, go. I realized, like, you have to avoid that spider thing. There she is. This was our attempt of trying to avoid the spider thing. I still got hit though. I was pretty mad every time that spider thing hit me. I like got really mad because it was just annoying because I wouldn't be able to get anywhere. And I did. Okay. And I think she too died at that point. She probably didn't, but this is when we realized, because we started pressing the skulls, that we have to get those to turn green. And there's like four or five different like pillars that you have to go and find, and they're like scattered around. They're like, the lights kind of lead to them, but then they also don't. It's like a bunch of like patterns. You have to figure out the pattern to get this thing to open. It's like a lot of work to put in, but it was something. I think there were like 4 or 5 different like things that you needed, but it took like a really long time. I think we spent a total of like 4 hours a day to try and complete each chapter for like, I think, a month. And then there's still a chapter that's like under development, so I don't actually know when it's coming out, but I think here I went to go find Joe's brother, or I was trying to get myself killed on purpose. Oh, that was probably what I was trying to do, because I was low health anyways. But then this last part, actually, when we go through, it's kind of cool, but also a little bit disturbing. In my opinion, at least. And that's when I noticed all like the heads on the wall. Because he was pointing it out. Joe's brother was pointing out all of the heads on the wall. So then this is where the game ends. Go up to the house and then the game ends. and that's the end of chapter 3. And I think we both struggled more. Oh, I did not realize that was on the videos. I didn't realize it did this. Anyways, I think this is where we actually realized how much we're putting in to this, and then we started playing more golf. And yeah, we haven't really played recently because we haven't really had time to, with Mark cutoff date having been a couple days ago. It was like 2 days after I uploaded my last video, and thankfully I was smart enough to have edited it prior and uploaded it like the day before, before I got any homework. Or I think I might have uploaded it that morning or something. No, I uploaded it at last minute, that's why it was uploaded at 6. Originally I was gonna make that my last 4 o'clock video, and then make them all be 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on Wednesdays, because I'm running out of content to film and edit. But yeah. So if you enjoyed that and would like to play these games with us, and there will be one more part after this one. I don't know if I'm going to be splitting this video in 2 or not. It will depend when I'm editing, and I will decide when I'm editing, and you guys will see, and I will also see when it's uploaded and when I'm editing. But if you want to see more like this, or you want to be part of these videos, make sure to leave a comment, or you can add me on social media and just let me know your username, because I have, I think, over 100 requests for friends on Roblox, and I've not bothered with any of them because I don't have the patience to go through them and try to talk to people I don't know. So, if you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and comment what you want to see next. And I'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase.